Do you want your business to be memorable? Then it's time to create something amazing.
There's no nobility in poverty anymore. Hey, it's Sneller, creator of super cool custom promotional packaging and unique marketing materials, ready to bring you Season 5, Episode 3 of Create Something Amazing, the podcast. So let's get started. Happy New Year! It's 2026. Hard to believe, and time is moving fast as always in the world of custom promotional packaging and unique marketing materials. And going back, I'm still back 20 years ago, but I'm not going to talk about binders this time. I'm actually going to talk about tote box kits. So oftentimes when companies have sales kits, large amounts of information they want to get out into the field. And yes, a lot of stuff is put online now. It's digital, it can be a PDF or a website or whatever, but we still do a lot of print collateral. So sometimes you just need a kit to hold in your hand, something. It's like the beauty of reading a book, something you can pick up and put down, you can transport it with you, and it isn't electronic. It's not sitting there glowing in your face all day long. So in addition to binders and tab kits that I do tons of, we do a lot of tote box kits. So a tote box is almost like an underarm portfolio. That's a box with a flap, and Sneller, we make them out of all kinds of different raw materials, including polyethylene, plastic, paperboard, film lamination, corrugated, handmade, turned edge. I mean, you talk about it, I can expound upon all the different ways to make our kits, and always decorated beautifully. So I want you to go to Vimeo, YouTube, check out the pictures of these beautiful kits that we make. So again, different ways to close these tote boxes. We can use Velcro, or my favorite way to do it, concealed magnetic flap. They can tuck in, they can have plastic clasps and latches. These boxes have handles, and also these kits oftentimes hold file folders. So they're tab dividers, but they also have a file folder feature to hold things. We can include the digital version on DVD, flash drive, you name it. So beautiful kits here. One I did for Soy Sleuth, another Soy Biodiesel, Purina Mills Ultium, Horse Feed Kit, more soybean demand as composition. Check these beautiful kits out by Sneller, SnellerCreative.com. And not to be forgotten, but sometimes you need something in between a ring binder kit and a tote box kit, at which point pocket folders are a great solution. So in pocket folders with Sneller especially, don't have to be a simple bifold folder. They can be a trifold, so you got extra panels and flaps that open and unfold. There can be capacity pockets, and again, they can be made out of different raw materials. So I did a beautiful handmade football material folder. We do them out of paperboard and poly plastic, and again, all the raw materials. Again, check out a couple of different examples here, one for MMG and one for Innovative Solutions. Really pretty file folders by Sneller. Great alternative to binders and tote boxes. Okay, so just in case you think that I only hold information in paper in my packaging, I had a local pet food company, a treat shop. So a gourmet biscuits and dog food and cat foods and toys, and just these cute little boutique shop that all kinds of little things to help people spend money on their pets, because you know how crazy everybody is about their pets. So this company came to me, and they actually bake these treats on location in their stores. The company's called Treats Unleashed. And they came to me and they said, we want to put our gourmet dog food treats in some really beautiful, colorful packaging. The challenge, or the objective, was to mass produce these in larger quantities, like 12, 15, 20,000 boxes at a time, but then they need a smaller quantity of each type of treat. So maybe it's a carob chipper, or an apple cinnamon heart, or cheese quackers, cute little names for these things. So the solution that we came up with was to mass produce these gable boxes, and a gable box kind of pinches at the top. Almost think of, again, treats or cookies or candy or coffee sometimes come in these gable boxes. And again, check out my pictures, really pretty. So we mass produced in full color these gable boxes, but then we digitally printed stickers for each different type or flavor of the treat, and that allowed them to get the economy of scale of producing a larger quantity of boxes and the smaller quantity of customizing these things. Again, full color. These gable boxes also had a clear see-through window, so that each of the little treat bags could be seen through, and you could just see the quality and the flavor and how delicious these treats were for your pet. Really, really successful project for Treats Unleashed. Check me out, man. I do more than holding literature and information. We can hold dog food, as you know, soybeans, alcohol. If somebody's got a product to sell, Sneller can put it in a box and make it look sexy. And last but not least, in our promotional packaging rundown here, we have a kit that I did for a local agency here in St. Louis, the one that normally has me do all the cool soybean stuff. They also had a customer called Vidine, and Vidine makes almost a nylon plastic material used for lots of different things, but they have a sales kit that their sales reps needed to use to show their customers the different colors that these plastics come into. So they have these little plastic color chips that are, let's just say, the size of a business card, and they needed a way to concisely display these things and to label them so that their customer can see, oh, look at that beautiful purple or gray or blue, whatever. So and there's maybe 25 or 50 of these little color chips, and they're thick, so it's not just like a business card but also thick, almost like maybe a Formica sample. Anyway, how do you have this stack of color chips neatly presented so that the end user can say, oh yeah, boy, I really like that? So what we came up with was this beautiful flip top lid box, almost inspired by like a hard cigarette case out of paperboard, except this one obviously holds these little plastic chips. So if you can picture, and again, I'll show pictures out on all my different social media sites, picture this flip top lid box, printed full color, beautiful, with lamination and all the bells and whistles. Anyway, you flip up this lid, and inside at a 45-degree angle, you have a different slot or compartment for each one of these rigid pieces of plastic, so that they stack, one on top of the next on top of the next, so you get a instant visual of all of these little color chips, and part of the color chip is hanging out of the rigid compartment so that you can easily with your fingers pull out one chip, insert it back in, another chip, insert it back in. And on the inside lid of the box, it's got a full description of also the features and benefits of these of this Vidine material, but also labels what each one of these different raw materials are. This is one of the prettiest pieces that Sneller has ever done, so please do yourself a favor and check this out. SnellerCreative.com, Jeff at SnellerCreative.com. And this will mark the end of Create Something Amazing, the podcast. Check us out, man. Life is moving fast, and you got to check out my beautiful raw materials. When you're ready to create something amazing, Jeff at SnellerCreative.com. Money never sleeps, pal.
If you need to make your business memorable, then you need Sneller Creative. Unique Marketing Collateral, custom promotional packaging, custom marketing material, dimensional marketing, built to order, from scratch, made in the USA. Create something amazing today. Go to SnellerCreative.com. Thank you for listening to Create Something Amazing. For more episodes, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Create Something Amazing, a Sneller Creative podcast.